All right, boys, listen, today we're gonna talk to girls. We're gonna ask girls in the gym what a simp is, what their definition of a simp is. Do girls like simps? Also like the fuckboy simp relationship. We're gonna see how those things, you know, coalesce. So let's get into it. There's some girls in here. Honestly, I'm betting that girls in the gym, specifically, since we're in the gym right now, do not like simps, like, cause maybe they're a little more alpha. Cause like girls who are like serious about working out, to me, at least from what I know, at least maybe just in this gym, they seem a little bit more alpha. Cause like, you know, they're in here doing it, dude, and I'm impressed. So let's go find out, and then yeah, I'll get you guys the answers that you need to be able to coalesce with, you know, or everything. Hey, listen, it's 2021. Dang. I almost slipped that. It's 2021, guys. Like, I'm not judging. Jacob, do whatever you want to do, man. It's all good, bro.
Hey, man.
No, it's okay. It's okay. It's not a problem. It's a thing. It's normal. Oh, subscribe to the channel. Do that shit right now, too, before we get into the rest of this video. All right, so where are you from, first off?
From Tampa.
Okay, from Tampa. You flew out here?
Yep.
Okay. We gotta ask you questions about simping. To you, what is simping?
Basically, going out of your way, doing anything and everything for somebody, no matter what they do.
Do you find that, like, do you like that? Do girls like that?
You know, girls always want guys to put in the effort,
Yeah.
but sometimes they could be a little too much, so there's like a line. Then,
a line.
Yeah.
So what's like?
so difficult, bro.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing with
difficult.
that's the thing with this kind of stuff. There's no like right answer, right? There's like everyone obviously has different degrees of how much they want things.
Right.
But like, can simping go too far?
Yeah, I think so.
And then is it like, I don't know, like, is it a good thing? Is it a bad thing?
If you do too much, it seems like you're obsessive, and
Which
you're
is
gonna
not-
like turn somebody off.
So remember that.
Don't be
Okay?
obsessive.
Mark that down.
Yeah. You specifically.
Me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Remember. Okay. If you do too much, it's a problem. But if you do too little, it's also a problem. Like guys would be like, even if you just like, it seems like everything on the internet, they'd be like I'll comment on a girl's picture. You're being a simp.
No.
Okay.
That's normal.
So like, what to you is actually simping?
I'll give you an example. Like, let's say you rather just stay at home with your girl instead of going out with the boys for some reason. That's kind of a simp.
But then at the same time, if you always went out with the boys,
But
then
see,
you
that's
get.
the thing. You can't do too much. You got to have a balance of both
So-
worlds. You should be able to do your own thing, but then also be with your person.
Okay. Now, is there a relationship, like a direct relationship, or some time tied to like a fuckboy and simp? Like, is there a difference? I feel like the fuckboy would be like the far reach of like non-simping, because that's the guy that girls are like.
Boys just don't care, so they're not simps. So it's
do
like the
girls
opposite.
like simps or fuckboys?
I think it depends on the girls.
You want me to help you re-rack your weights?
Yeah, for sure. Simp.
What's going on? We're asking girls in the gym questions. What is the definition of a simp?
Not this guy. You're looking at the opposite of a simp right here.
I want to say a word, but that's the same thing. Do you know what a cuck is?
Yes. Yeah. Okay.
A guy that will like do absolutely like anything, even if it's unreasonable for his girl. Like, you know what I mean?
Yes. Do girls like that? Do you like that? Like, would a girl like that shit?
If you're doing something that's like explaining to me that, if you explain it to me that it's for my best interest to do something specifically, then I like that, but not just like say, yeah, yes, man. I don't like that.
Is there any relationship between a fuckboy and a simp?
No.
No. Completely different?
Yeah. I think a fuckboy is someone that will fuck you over. A simp is just like everything they're doing is for you.
And girls don't like that. No, they don't like everything.
Oh, I don't personally. Like, I don't know about any other girls. Like, I'm
I don't
sure
think girls are
some
liking the
girls-
simps, bro.
They're not liking
like
simps.
it.
I think low key, they act like they want it, but later down the road they hate it. Like they start resenting the guy. They're
Yeah,
like, this
because
guy's such a bitch. He's
he
a
doesn't
pussy.
have a backbone.
I need a real
In a
man.
sense.
Yeah.
Like, I like someone who has a backbone. Someone that will tell me like it is,
Yeah.
whether I like it or not.
Someone who's more alpha.
Yeah, exactly.
You can't be having a girl wearing the pants. That's opposite of nature. That's
I love it. I love it. The way it works. I love it.
no. And then like sometimes the guy plays the girl plays the guy. And then the girl later down the road, it always goes bad because they start chirping the guy to their friends like, I don't know, he's such a little bitch. Like, I don't know, he want fun with it. You know
Not that
what
I do that. Not that I do that.
No, but there's
Yeah,
girls
I
that
get
are
it.
like that. They act like they want it, but low key, they actually really hate it. You just gotta get the foot in the door, and you're pretty much selling. You're selling whatever you want to sell. You just gotta get your foot in the door. So a lot of guys use like simping to get the foot in the door.
Yeah, that's a fact actually. Heavy fact for sure.
And then once they get what they want, then they just fuck off, and they're no
This is why
longer.
the whole like guy-girl relationship thing's so fucked up, with like people dating, they have such hard times dating, because it's like you're used to someone who's like pulls like the full on like simp care. Oh, I love you, I care. And then they fucking and they're gone.
Yeah.
And then the girl's like super like fucked because she thought it was serious. Now she's looking at every other guy like he's gonna fuck her over and be a fuck boy.
But nowadays, I feel like a lot of guys are too simpy. They're not like actually too long-term simps.
Yeah, long-term. Damn.
You know, and then the girl never respects the guy though. Low key, they don't respect. You know what I mean?
I think that's true.
I respect someone that will tell me like it is. I don't really respect someone that doesn't tell me the way it is, whether I like it or not.
Yeah, that's a fact. Hell yeah. Cool. We got a question.
Okay.
What is the definition of a simp?
Someone who, a guy, or it could be a girl, who pedestalizes the opposite gender, or, you know, if they are bisexual, you know, pedestalizes some other person and prioritizes their needs over their own.
Wow, that was like a textbook.
That was like, yo!
Do girls like simps?
I personally don't.
Okay.
Because, okay, so there's like alpha men and then beta men. Simps would fall into the beta category, and I'm not, like, beta relationships don't really work if you're like an alpha female. So it really depends on like if you're.
Why do you say that? I have an idea, but I want to hear your perspective. Why do you think that?
Well, for me personally, like being in like a very beta-esque relationship, I've tried them before, it doesn't work. Especially like if your goals and your mindset is completely different to the other person and their whole life kind of revolves around you and putting you in this like higher up position.
Yeah.
You're always gonna feel like you're like superior to the other person, and that's never gonna work. You're gonna want someone that's on the same level, same playing field as you.
Yeah.
And that
even as an alpha.
Even as an alpha, like let's say like you're an alpha, and you date like a simp, you're always gonna feel as though like you can do better.
I see what you're saying.
That simp is always gonna not want to leave your side because they're like, wow, like this person is so much better than me, and it's just never gonna work.
This is good.
This is really
This is really good.
Last question. The difference between a fuckboy and a simp. But those are kind of different things, completely.
They're like completely different, but they can be used interchangeably depending on like the context. I would consider like a fuckboy to just be super douchey, kind of like mess with women a little bit, kind of mess with their feelings, and then just move on once they have some sort of feeling. They could just be like emotionally unavailable, whatever it is, going through past trauma, it doesn't really matter. But like something that leads them to be emotionally unavailable and just not care about feelings in some sort of regard. And then like simp, I feel like simps like have feelings.
For sure. They have
feelings.
big feelings, dude. So fuckboys are like emotionless, maybe.
Fuckboys are kind of like emotionless.
Or maybe they're so emotion-full that they're rejecting their emotions, so they kind of lash out and treat other people worse. You know what I'm saying? Like you treat someone kind of like fucked up because you got something fucked up.
Yeah, you got some.
Like
you got little issues fucked up in yourself.
Like a deep one.
So you like project onto other people, and the second like you sense some sort of attachment from someone else, you just run away and leave.
We've all been there. Listen, we've all been there. I've fucking been there. I know that. It's not anything to be ashamed about, but I think it is important to like think about where you're at in your life for sure. Like not that it's a bad thing, but like you got there somehow. Maybe trying to figure out how you got there. If you want to get out of there, it's important.
I'm asking girls in the gym.
So I was.
There's a girl right here.
No, I was gonna ask you because you know.
Wait, but why'd you ask me?
Because your test is so low. Do girls like simps?
No, they don't. They like bad boys.
Oh, they like bad.
Apparently. I know.
How do you know?
I mean, that's why I like you, right?
What?
No, but girls don't like simp stuff. At least this is what I've heard.
What's the difference between a simp and a fuckboy?
Well, a fuckboy is someone that just fucks a lot and doesn't give a fuck about girls. And the simp is someone that just does anything for a girl, right?
Yeah. Right? I mean, that's what I think. Girls, can we ask you? Do girls like simps?
Fuck no.
No one wants a guy
that they can't feel comfortable with.
Wait, simping is like.
What's the actual definition of a simp?
That's like when you're like on my nuts, right? Like heavy.
Yeah. What's your definition of a simp?
Like when you're texting me all the time, calling me all the time. I don't want that. I don't want to think that you like me. You know, if you act like you hate me, that's when I'm definitely.
I don't know about that.
Oh, this is getting crazy.
Honestly, if I was like coming in the gym every day, like, oh hey, like he'd be like, that bitch is weird. But if I like don't talk to him, give him like a dirty look, he's gonna want to talk to me. It works every time.
So girls don't like fuckboys?
No. Oh yeah.
Fuckboys.
Yeah, we do.
Okay, but there's like a thin line of a fuckboy.
Can't fuckboys be simps though? Think about
for the right girl, yeah.
Could someone pretend to be a simp, but they're really a fuckboy?
Yeah. That's just like
happens all the time.
trying to get the path to the poon.
Yeah.
That's like not.
And then they dip.
You know, that's not dateable though. We can see through it. We know if you're just trying.
So is a simp dateable?
Yeah, I mean,
It depends. Like, is he a nice guy? Like, what other qualities does he check off? So you can't just be like a simp. Like, there's more.
I'm not dating
to
a
that
dude
person.
that
is all in my phone, all over me all the time. Like,
Doesn't do his own thing.
exactly.
Yeah.
I don't want
Like
that.
he should be working, right?
Just saying, whoever makes Brad into a housewife one day. I mean,
You want a housewife?
I'm just saying.
Zero housewife tendencies, man. Zero, none of them. Zero qualities.
Isaiah's a simp out in open. Brad's behind closed doors. He be simping, and I know the real.
But I do think
Lie. That's a lie. Subscribe to the fucking channel if you have not already. Do that shit right now. Turn the post notifications on. I appreciate the fucking love every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Do not forget it. Also, rockgear.com. Get the fucking swaggiest shit on the planet. OriginSubs.com. If you're tired of having shitty workouts and drinking shitty pre-workout, then you came to the right place.